but we will give this a go. So, just loading in now, see if we can get, okay, probably a good idea to turn that off. The whole computer's going to go nuts. Thank you. Alright, we're on the runway, but it actually said the weather was going to be thunderstorms. Certainly doesn't look like it. So we are going from YBTK to YBRL. It's about a 1 hour flight, 197 nautical miles. ETA doesn't say because I'm not flying yet. I do want to make sure my video is streaming. How do I see that? Why doesn't it come up? Because I'm not in the studio. Just give me a second. There we go, thank you. It is actually working. Alright, good. Alright, let's take off. Are we on park brakes? Yes, we are.
Yankee Bravo Tango Kilo traffic, Brett plays Bravo Papa 20 taking off runway 35 straight out departure.
Did we already have our flaps down? We did, thank you. Hello to my first viewer. I know this is normally a Friday flight, but since I'm going to be joining another streamer who is on his way, that's a Denzel is his name, he's on his way to Darwin as well. I'm still a 3-hour flight from Darwin, so I figure I will do a 1 hour flight now. Let's get up some altitude here. Where's my flight path? Let's put VFR on. Why is that in the middle? Let's move you over. Alright, this will give you a bit of an idea of where we're flying. So we're still making our way to Darwin. And I'll move that around. Pop in our navigation. It's at about 5,000 feet. So I don't see a thunderstorm here. It's actually quite nice. Unless it's a thunderstorm where we're going. But we are pretty much up in the tropics. So what I've got this time is Nature Air. So I've gone back to the Nature Air livery and I've got the bird one. I thought, you know what? I like those Nature Air ones. Maybe I'll... Hang on. Going over the side there, getting a bit of wind. Kind of like those ones. So let's get the right navigation, and what we can do is pop ourselves back inside. I will put on my navigation, thank you. I can actually take autopilot with there, thank you. So that'll pop me back onto my flight path, but we will still climb up to about 5,000 and I'll sit there. Whoa. That's a bit of a rough turn, isn't it? Yep, that was quite a turn there, and then it'll probably turn back because we want to head towards the sun. So this is not my normal stream time. So welcome those who are coming in to check out what's going on and see what we're doing. We're actually taking the caravan, so no modded planes this time. This is my normal weekly flight, but because I'm meeting somebody at Darwin and we're both heading to the UK, we figured, you know what, we both could stream our videos Dang, this is really having trouble. You know what? Let's get some altitude locked in there. And some flaps up. Thank you. This would be nice. Into the sun. So this is Bentinck Island in Queensland. We just took off from a strip here. I think it was in there actually. I don't know what's here to be honest, other than probably, I don't know, a ranger station. There's not much on it. It's not like a private farm or anything, or a private property. Oh look, it could be. Very nice. What we should do is since I'm going to make this part of my Hobart to Heathrow series, and I normally have... Oh, I can hear the thunder now. Alright, maybe there is something there. Start some of our music, but not make it too loud. So there's no around the world thing. If you're one of the people who watches my videos regularly, or if you're seeing this at a later time, you normally have this music on as the beginning of my videos, and this is where I say where we're going, which is the well, basically from Hobart in Tasmania all the way to the UK, Heathrow Airport. But the other YouTube / Twitch streamer that I'm going to meet is a Denzel. So both of us were watching Kiwi Mace do his videos, and said that we're both heading off to the UK the long way in small planes. Hey 50 Hertz, how long is this flight to Borroloola? It is a 1 hour and 6 minute flight, and I'm probably 6 minutes in, I'm guessing. So 1 more hour. If you want to join me, you are very welcome. You can either grab a caravan or something that can do... Okay, well, actually we're doing 190 knots. I might just back that off. Something that does under 200 knots. You're welcome to join me. If not, come and enjoy, and I'll put some ambient music on and have a nice flight from Queensland into the Northern Territory. And I'm also trying to get to Darwin before a Denzel, another streamer, gets there, because we're going to fly together somehow. He's in a Cessna 172, so I may have to slow down a bit there. Just got to make sure this music doesn't overtake my voice and the game. Yeah, okay, you're just getting on. This is 50 Hertz says, yeah, I was just getting on and it started updating. Then I saw you were streaming. I'll watch while you wait. Yeah, I did the same with the Denzel and his stream. So I just got home from being away. I fired up the computer because I knew there was an update, because I've already looked at some of the details with what's to do with the update. And I was like, well, how long's your flight? And his was more than an hour, so I updated 1.4 gig and jumped in and did the end of his flight. So I just jumped onto his location and flew with him. So you're welcome. That'd be awesome. Caravan's going to give you the same speed, but any other aircraft that can do, what are we doing? 178 knots to the ground. You're welcome. I'm also using the Nature Air livery, which you can download quite easily. I've still got that oscillation happening with the autopilot. That's a bit of a shame. I thought they'd update that in the update, but no. So Nature Air is a 4-pack of awesome livery for the Caravan. If you have that installed, you'll see it in game when you come up next to me. And where did I get that from? Do you know what? I have got a link for that. Let's see if I can actually find it. Oh, is this? site page has gone into... Okay, I think I got it from flightsim.to. There's 56 skins for the Cessna. Oh, nice. They've actually updated there. The problem is I'm going to have to go and look for it. But it's called Nature Air. Oh no, there's only 2 pages worth now. That's not too bad. It's a very high possibility I didn't get it from here. I do have a lot of liveries from there. No, Nature Air, it's the very last one. That's the one. So what I'll do is see if I can actually write in stream. Okay. It's probably a good idea to actually do this. If people come in and go, oh, I saw your stream, what livery was that? If I've already got it posted in chat, you get to see. That's quite nice here. Definitely got that isolation happening though. Alright. So not too far. And 50 Hertz, if your download takes too long, well, I might just do the next jump. I might fill up there and potentially do another hour. Because I worked out on 3 hours from Darwin. And the way Denzel's streaming, he's doing it every day with quite long flights, and he's going to be in Darwin probably before Friday. He's going up the west coast of... oh, listen to that thunder. He's going up the west coast of WA at the moment. Alright, I read in the latest update that they had fixed thunder and lightning in clear skies. Well, where's my thunderstorms? Because I can hear the thunder and I don't know if I can see the lightning at the moment. Definitely hear the thunder. But we are going to finally make our way into the Northern Territory, so that'll be Tasmania, Victoria, New South Wales, Queensland that I've made my way through. Into Northern Territory, I'm going to skip South Australia, WA. I have gone over to ACT, so okay. Oh, there's that thunder again. Come on, that's blue skies. Unless it's all coming out of this one cloud here. Yeah, I don't think so. Sorry if my stream's getting a little buffeting or lag there. When I tested it said I should have enough to upload. I mean, failing that, if I really have to shove on 720 I will. Yeah, sometimes you... Okay, so 50 Hertz has just said I worked out the reason I can't port models. Because if I don't have FSX installed, I can't find components used from other planes. I'm finding that when you try and bring in some planes that have a reliant on the gauges in the default FSX folder. Let's just put that on a little bit lower. Come on, one in between, thank you. No, somewhere in between the music. Oh, it's not too loud. No, I can't make it any lower. Yeah, not all aircraft require FSX. A lot of the Recruit.com ones that I've been trying recently, only because I found they had a whole bunch of really nice aircraft and install, and they do a lot of testing. They work fine, but if you go to flyaway simulations, a lot of those just have the folder already, and all they want you to do with that is dump it directly into the folder. Those ones you potentially can get over. Again, though, it's a hit and miss. Unfortunately, in my videos, I didn't say which whether it had extra stuff or the likes. Although I am now putting a Recruit icon. I contacted them directly and got permission to start using their icon on the thumbnails that says it's one of their particular aircraft. The other alternative is if you can pick up Flight Sim X pretty cheap, excuse me, I imagine that's got to be only a few bucks at the moment. I know some other people have done the same thing. You could put that in, put it in its place. I don't know if you can buy that second hand. Let's have a quick look. Wait, what? Oh, Flight Simulator, no, FSX. I mean, you can even go to eBay if you had to buy it on disc. $9.99, okay, what's that, Australian? Nah, surely you can buy it online cheaper. Get a download. Even Steam probably has, oh no, they want $25 US. Well, I wouldn't be doing that. But if you were to go to one of those other sites that has you had Gold Edition. I just don't have a DVD drive anymore. Ha! That's exactly what I had to do. I had to go and borrow my wife's laptop external USB drive to reinstall Gold Edition in its default location because of that very thing. You use a work laptop to create an ISO. Yeah, why not? Then you just say install from here and it should install. Although if it's anything like mine with accelerator pack, it has 3 discs. So you may need to make 3 ISOs and it says swap between and you just direct it to that. But yeah. I found that when I reinstalled, now I had Flight Sim, I've had Flight Sim X for a long time, but I moved it to an external hard drive from the last PC to this new PC, and I was dumping everything in there and getting it back out of that. But then some of them, the same problem you're finding is, it doesn't want to port it over because it won't install it because it can't find the default. Hello, Captain Jeebus. I'll get that comment in a second. And so when I borrowed my wife's external DVD drive, because my computer, my new one, doesn't come with one, I installed it into its default location, and then I found everything just found its way in very easily. So with a nice fresh install, an accelerator pack installed on top, and then what I've done previously or since is actually dumped the rest of my folder in there off the external hard drive. So Captain Jeebus, just had a look at the 727 vids and think the problem with the Windows visibility is to do with alpha channel of the textures. Excuse me. Alpha channel. Okay. Don't know what that is. Can you tell me how to fix it? I think when I change the DDS, so the BMPs to DDS, I'm not sure whether it's 16-bit or whether it's, yep, they've got the wrong setting, or they've got it set up for some sort of, I don't know, like the Raptor F22 has a bit of a gold sheen to it, and it just doesn't come out well on here. So you'll have to explain it to me a little better than that. It all sounds very technical. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, because I've got a lot of aircraft I really want to fix. What would be nice is if we could swap them over. Let's have a look around. If we could swap the textures with ones that work and name them the same, you know, what's the chances of that working? Hang on, you get an... I'm guessing that will link a video. This actually looks good in this sunlight. Look at that. What I might do is I might actually take the VFR map off. How are we going, 50 Hertz? How's that download going? Coming along nice and quick. Wow, so much for thunderstorm. So when I went to do this, I'm on live weather and live traffic. Yeah, still got that wobbling though. And it said thunderstorms. And I'm like, woohoo! Just finished. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So you're welcome to just click straight on me. Which is exactly what I did with a Denzel's stream. And just choose something that at least does the same speed. And if you want to see my Nature Air livery in game, you need to click on that link that I put up the top there that has the 4-pack for this livery. You can also choose one of them if you do get the Caravan. Choose something other than the bird. There's what is it? There's city, which is not really nature, but anyway. There's, I think there's an ocean or sea one, and maybe jungle. So it's really nice. I'm also going to try and do more streams, especially if I'm going to start joining another streamer who's streaming every day. I may just try and do the same thing. I'm also going to organise a fly out on this either Saturday night, Sunday morning, or if that's not going to work, it may be a little bit later in the morning. When I say later, I mean it's going to be bloody early for me. 6 or 7 a.m. Sunday morning, and fly for a couple of hours with all the World War II aircraft. So I know some of you guys are on my Discord already. I'll check it out. I've got a streaming event. I think I've got 26 different aircraft there, and if you can pick one of those, and if you want to see other people in the World War II aircraft, you may need to install them all. You don't have to, but otherwise you just see a default plane. But I'm going to try and get as many people as possible in World War II aircraft, all flying at the same time. Haven't yet decided where we're going to go. Oh, you know, I think my server might have changed. So what I will do... Hang on, did I just hit record as well? I don't know if it'll record. It's worth a shot. It is. Might just stop that. I think I got changed. I will go on to West USA now. See, look at that. Southeast Asia. So I'm going to go back to West USA. Alright, now you can find me. Yeah, sorry about that. What happened is when I jumped on the other streamer, it automatically moved me over. And 50 Hertz, do I have you as a friend on Flight Sim 2020 yet? If not, send me an invite, Tasmanite. Which is Same as that one up there, Tasmanite. And then you can come and join me. And West USA server does give me the best ping normally. Wow, look at that coastline. And to think that most people don't come here. Most people don't see this. There just is nobody here. So flight level 3500. What was that? Be 35, wouldn't it? 3.5. Hang on. Flight level 30 is 3000. Or am I the other way around? It's a flight level 300. Don't remember. Current frame rate is too high. Please set the frame rate to 30 frames per second. I don't know why YouTube says that. I've set it to 30. I've set everything to 30 because it keeps complaining. Look at that turbulence. How are we going? 50 hertz? Have you sent a friend request to me? Yes, you have. I'm guessing that's you. If not, it's certainly somebody else. That we're just off the coastline. How's that looking? I'm going to be crossing back over in a moment. Yep, it's you. Very good. I was hoping so. But happy to have other people come and join me. So if you click on me, let me know, and what we can do is, I can actually, let's see, can I do it now? 3-phase, invite to group, there we go. And this way it should show up. If you want a voice chat, look, let me know in the comments and I'll jump on Discord and see if I can get it to play nice and jump into the voice chat there. I say is play nice, as sometimes once I've started streaming, Discord doesn't want to let me in to the voice chat, that is. Hey, there we go. DA40. Now, what do I need to do speed-wise? Do you want me to do a pause for you to catch up? That's just probably a good idea. We'll just sit here and you'll catch up in no time. Still looks like I'm flying. I can even have a look around. Now, if anybody else wants to join myself and or Adenzel, who will be streaming on Twitch and... Well, hang on, I'm going to have to get out of pause in a second. You're going down there. You want to watch out, you're down to a 700, 500, 400. Whoop, you're in the water. Nope, stopped at 247 feet. Oh, disappeared. Oh, you didn't crash. You're going to pick something faster. Yeah, okay. There is another way of converting aircraft over with another program called Model Convert X from FS Developer website. Okay. I have my own importer as well. I basically use Studio, was it Microsoft Studio 2019 to compile the raw code myself. So that's how I started doing it, by playing, just, it says I've called it converter, it's actually just an importer. But how does the, what is it, Model Convert X work? Is it like user friendly? Is it, what's the success rate? How's it going? Model Convert X, I think I've got that for a particular, when I was first starting out on doing this. Let's have a quick look while we're waiting for 50 Hertz to pop back into something a little bit quicker. Alright, where's my backups? Games. Tools. Model Convert X. Yeah, I got 130. Version 130. And latest development release. Alright, so I got 2 lots of it. Actually, I started doing that in September. Well, he's above me. Hey, yes he is. Alright. TBM 9. Alright, so I'm at flight level 3500. You know what? Let's see if we can't make this climb. It was 500 too much, was it? Hang on, let's get back inside. Autopilot off. Is that climb enough for me? Not really. Doesn't want it, okay. There we go. Is that going to go to 4,000? Hope so. Alright, back to the comments, sorry. It's constantly being updated. I'm sure it's up to 1.4 now. Yeah, okay. I haven't done a lot with it, to be honest. Like I started doing my own importer, and that's I kind of knew enough about the config files to play around with them, having done them with FSX and even back, did you just buzz past me? Back to 2004 version. Whoa. Okay, that thing goes much quicker. And we'll have to play over the weekend with it and blend it to see if you can solve some problems. Yeah, what are you trying to do? Was it you who asked me about the 777? Okay, you're right above me there. Oh, my altitude didn't climb like I thought I was going to. Why? Okay. Let's just see if we can pop this up. Might get back to 5,000. I also want to make sure I'm still on path. Yes, I am. But I do need GPS, thank you. Autopilot, thank you. I'll just pop that up on 5, thanks, and you take it. You're going to lock in at 4,400. It's going to lock in at, I don't know, gentle climb at 240. Yep, that's good. Yeah, now where are you? Still above me? No, behind me. There we go. Alright, so I'm gently climbing back up to, or going to get to, I'm hoping, 5,000, but I may have actually stuck it at 4,500 by the looks of what it's doing. Yeah. Let's climb. Whoop, whoop. I'm reversed because I'm looking backwards, that's right. I'll be with you in a second, Captain Jeebus. Let's just lock. Come on, a little bit more, a little bit more. Alright, I'll take that as 5,000, thank you. Let's lock that in, nice and smooth. We're going to get back online, which will be heading, well, what are we? 288, 289, 290. No, wait, it's going to have to turn back the other way. So I'm sure that's going to be back about 287. There is a, so Captain Jeeves just said there is a 727 I saw over at Simvation. That is for P3D FSX with DDS textures. Yeah, the one I got also had DDS textures. Oh no, you know what? No, I think it had some, but I might have had to convert some. Well, you know what? I'll just have a look right now on a different screen. A lot of the ones I'm getting, trying to get it that will support P3D, is it version 4? If it supports version 4, you're probably good, a native FSX, and it's going to work in the Microsoft 2020, Flight Sim 2020. So where did I get my 727s? Here we go. So I got them from Flyaway Simulations, and the aircraft is a Tom B 727 with textures. Yeah, no, they're all DDS. Okay, cool. So they were already native, and I'll just tell you what, whether it'll allow me to show me what bit. No, it doesn't. Yeah, so they came over alright. If we could muck around with the where'd you go? Did you just go in front of me? I lost you. Disappeared. 50 hertz. Okay. We might have just dropped off on the network there for a second. Hopefully you haven't crashed a desktop or something. Computer just killed me. Is your wreckage down there somewhere? Or did it die? Crashed to desktop. Hate that. Hate that. I don't know if either of you guys, or however many other three of you, anybody watched my Concorde stream. 1 minute from landing and the stream died. It just stopped, and I'm like, are you kidding? I've just flown from JFK all the way across the United States to LAX, and I'm 1 minute from landing, and the thing decides, no, I'm not streaming anymore. Could not believe that. I don't know where 50 hertz went. What I might do, I might get all the way over here to Borroloola, and then tomorrow I might do another 1 hour flight from Borroloola, I'm sure I'm butchering that name, to another 1 hour closer to Darwin, so that by the time I get there on Friday, the other gentleman should be there as well. You coming back? Yeah, alright. And 50 Hertz, if you've got any other modded planes and you want to fly some of them, very happy to join you. I do have another video I want to upload. I wasn't actually making a video as such. I was testing aircraft, and I was on Sydney Airport in an SR-71, just first time in to have a look and see what it looks like, and I was getting buzzed by an F-18. So I don't know if it's somebody who watches my channel, probably, because they came back and it buzzed me again. Quite ironic, because I'm sitting in thinking, that's a weird sound for the startup of the SR-71, because it kind of went buzz over the top in a jet. I'm like, nah, that doesn't sound like the engine starting. And then I looked around, and there it was. I'm sure it was someone in a Blue Angels F-18 just buzzing over the top of me, which for me, that's cool, because it means people are getting, oh, here we go, dang, look at that thing. Oh, don't you hate it how it goes invisible? That's awesome. I'm doing 185 knots to the ground. I'm guessing you're doing about 450. But I'm happy to stream and or fly with anybody who wants to join me. And I'll probably, and I say probably because I'm changing my timetables. Obviously this flight was once a week. I was only doing this once a week. And you know what, I might actually move on that music a bit loud. And well, now that I'm catching up with somebody else, I think we can do it more often. If we can get a whole bunch of people flying on our way from Australia to United Kingdom, and then from there, I don't know where. Awesome. The more people, the merrier. What are you at? 4,700. Sorry about that, bumped the microphone. Okay, got a nice stable flight there, although you are going down. Alright. Let's get in and actually see where we are. 86 nautical miles to destination, which means 28 minutes. Which will get us 1 hour closer to Darwin than we were previously, and still 2 hours out of Darwin. And I'm trying to meet up with a Denzel in Darwin, and then we continue on. I don't know how we're going to do it, because he's in a Cessna 172 1000, I think, and his top speed is just over half of my top speed. I will definitely have to slow down. Now, one thing I would like on this is to press a button on my keyboard, or a combination of buttons, that turns off the name tags. Like, why can't I just turn off the name tag without having to go into the menu, traffic, turn off name tags? There should be a shortcut. Alright, flight level 5000. That's pretty cool. Wait, where are you? Yep, I can hear you. But look at this country, it's just huge. How far can I get my drone out? Oh, is that it? That's as far as I can go. It's a shame it doesn't put the details on the side of the aircraft. Just having a white name tag. That's not right. Where's my plane? There we go. Can't even see my front wheel from here. There we go. It's modelled in. It's pretty cool with the drone. Wow, those twin engines of yours, 50 hertz, they're quite loud. Oh, this music now reminds me of a B-50 bomber and a B-26 flying through Alaskan mountains. It's because I have a video of that. I wonder if I can come over to your plane again. Oh, you're climbing. No, too far away. So I know some people don't actually watch all of my videos because I've at least recorded one of them, and I said on the video, write in the comments, and I gave some code word to put, and nobody did. And it was to do with drones. There's some cool shots like this. But look how much oscillation there is there. Whoa. We need passengers too. It's nice to have the people modelled. I want passengers too, please. I want to be able to see people. Alright. Are we able to tuck in there? I don't know whether they call you 50 hertz or 3-phase. Call you 3-phase because you're in with me here at the moment, but I'm still sitting pretty nicely on 5,000 autopilot. That's why we're oscillating a bit. It's actually fairly stable right now. Yeah, no, that's alright. That's actually pretty good. It may be with a little bit of turbulence. I mean, we're only 5,000 feet up, and there is a bit of rough land there. We had thunderstorms back there when we left. There could be wind coming and going. So if anybody else is jumping in to watch the stream and you're interested in flying, your test out videos are the best length for audience retention. Yeah, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. And you know what? I've looked at the stats. It still doesn't retain people to the end. The average view is still like less than half. Oh, that's cool. But I think what some people do is they click on it, and there are some people that go, oh, that's not the type of video I was actually looking for. And so that brings the stat down. But some people also click on it and go, yeah, skip forward, what do you got? Okay, yeah, no, I'm not interested in that. But the ones they like, they might go and they might watch the whole thing. So, look, it's hit and miss. I enjoy making them. You see, okay, Captain Jeeva says, I was thinking the same thing with a Copilot mod, and I was going to call it No More Empty Cockpits. I looked on, I don't know whether it was Twitter or Facebook, because I'm on both under Brett Plays, and yep, that's a plug. But no, seriously, I looked at, and there is somebody bringing a particular plane out that has a co-pilot in the seat, and it is the same lady that I have here. but she's actually, when you're inside the plane, you can see her. So I don't know what they've done to do that, or whether it's part of the plane that's coming out. So when you're inside and you go and have a look at them, they're sitting there, which is exactly what I want. I want to be able to have a body here. Like when we get VR, I want to be able to look down here. If I need to press any of these things and I zoom in, well, make the knee move over, make the leg get out of the way, make the leg invisible just while I zoom in to punch in some of my fuses. You know, I also do racing car games, and I love it when you actually have a body and arms reach out to the steering wheel. Mostly in an open cockpit one it helps the best, but I like some of the games, can't remember which ones had the best for that, whether it was GTR2, that's a few years ago now. Chase used to make videos on that on a different channel. Checking that one, GTR2 and Race Driver 3 mods, which were pretty cool. But yeah, I want to see a body. I want to be able to look down and see a body. I want to actually be able to see people. If I choose, you know, I'm taking 5 people, I want them to randomly sit, or you can allocate them, luggage-wise, of where they're sitting. I mean, you can do that with some of the mods from Flight Sim X. One in particular is, actually no, there's 2 of them that I've got. The F-14 that I've featured a few times. All of the stores underneath that, if you go into the actual files, there's a document in there that tells you the weights. You can choose certain missiles or bombs. You can choose your payload. You can do the same with the F-35. You can load that up with a whole bunch of stuff by knowing the weight of the missile or the bomb, and it will choose that and show it and model it. Why can't we do that with people? Captain Jeebus, he says, it's just a matter of modeling them in the virtual cockpit as part of the pit. As part of the cockpit? Or part of, yeah. Just a matter of modeling them in. Yeah, well, it should have come default, to be honest. It should have been exactly the same as this. Click and it disappears. Click and it comes back in. You know, click and the person disappears. Click, they come back in. You know, yeah. I mean, that's just my preference, though. I'd like a few different people as well, though. So there seems to be, what, 3 or 4 nationalities, I'm guessing. Male, female of each. Mostly commercial pilots. But if I've looked at, yeah, bring that plane in close. When I've looked at some of the mods, and what was it? It was the seaplane that I had a little bit of trouble with, the one that would do circles on the runway because it couldn't handle driving. It was meant to just come out of the water and go back in. It had a bush pilot, a guy with a beard. Securely, is that the right way I'm saying that? Does that mean the internal and external are 2 different models? I would have to say, in my unprofessional opinion, yes, because although okay, when it comes to the legacy aircraft, yes. When it comes to these new modern, I don't know, because I know that the instruments in here that you can see right now are displaying what is on the screen here right now. But if you were to look at some of my videos like the BAE Harrier, I think it was a GR7, my thumbnail shows, the thumbnail alone, but the video does too, shows that the cockpit was lit up with instruments and the likes, and when you went inside, all of the instruments were missing. So there was definitely an outside and an inside view. But to answer you, mate, where did you go? I hear you, but I can't see you. Right below me. Oh, he's right down there below me. He's shadowing me. So yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing whether interior and exterior are two different models. I don't know. All I can say is there is nobody inside, but you can see them from outside. So, but the screens and the information you can see from outside is actually quite accurate because, and I found that out when I was flying in storms in Papua New Guinea. It had the radar map on the particular aircraft because I went through the options and I was looking at my radar map, and it showed it exactly like what I was looking at. Don't know. I need to make my own skin too, my own livery. I'm in the middle of making one for my American truck sim at the moment. Alright, Captain Jeeva says, when I go on leave from work I will have a crack at it and we'll just have to learn a bit of Blender first. Yeah, I've got Blender. I've not learnt it at all. Oh, we're on to rock music. No, we're on to our dance music. I might just stop that one and we'll move on to some more ambient. Alright, I hear somebody buzzing around me. Having a little bit of trouble there keeping the autopilot straight, I'm guessing. 3-phase? Or you're just having fun? I'm glad they don't have collision, but I would like them to not go invisible when you get within a certain distance. If you've seen any of my multiplayer, I know when I first jumped on with Buddy Spike, we were mucking around with the Harriers. We were in two different Harriers. I was in the GR5, he was in the GR7. We got in really close. I think I was inverted and he was over the top or underneath or whatever it was. And you got too close, you go invisible. It's like, oh, you've just ruined the whole shot. Oh. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna race that sun down. What's the ETA? Oh, no time, no pressure. So what are we? 13 minutes away, 40 nautical miles. It will be a strip on the ground, I'm sure. Yep. Yeah, see, there's no. Okay, so it's runway 2 or runway 20. So there's no announcement, there's no tower. It's just a flying in. But hey, how long's the sim been out for? What are we now? November 11. So August to September, October, November. We're 3 months. Considering what has come out in the last 3 months, with the, what was it? Echo Fox, no. Was it Echo Fox Trot? No, what it was, Foxtrot Echo, India Foxtrot Echo, with their MD339. It's great. They actually got something like that in so quickly. Now they probably had early access, but I converted their 326, the MD326 of their F Flight Simulator X, and it was nearly all there in the first place. So there wasn't a lot of work, and if they knew what they were doing, because I don't, but if they knew what they were doing, it actually would have come out pretty easy. Makes you wonder just how many others are out there. I had somebody comment on my flight sim that why would you want to put it was my how to put FSX into 2020. Why would you want to put old 16-year-old graphics into a new game? A lot of the things that have been made for Flight Simulator X have only just come out in the last couple of years because people are still doing it. Mike Sierra Foxtrot? No, that's not it. It looks like it's Foxtrot Echo, because when you got the T and the Echo, it looks like it's Techo. So it's India Foxtrot Echo, I believe. Just imagine if they modelled crash physics and damage modelling, then YouTube would be full of plane smashing into each other, especially when it goes into Xbox. Oh, yeah, look, I think, at least I'm hoping that Xbox is a little limited when it comes to adding on mods. For the very reason of people flying with Xbox controls and the potential audience, I say potential because the first people who are going to get the new Xbox are going to be people who have enough money, potentially have a wage, and they're going to be the older group, so that's fine. But when the kids start getting it, when the young ones start getting it, and if they did have physical crashes and stuff, yeah, that'd be bad. Yeah. Oh, that sun's going down pretty quick. Alright, what are we? 9 minutes away. Sunset? What do you reckon, 10 minutes? I mean, I could look it up. But that's all the fun of flying in real time. And another thing with those name tags, okay, I can't see it very well now from inside, and I know people in forums have said the same thing, and I'm going to say it as well. Okay, so 3-phase is 4,120 feet. Yeah, off the ground, not near me. How far away from me is he? If it said you would, like a different number, 2,000 feet away. That'd be nice. Alright. Captain Jeebus, it will be just like Air Force Prouds videos. I'll have to look at Air Force Prouds. I don't know. Is that using like DCS where they're crashing into each other? 50 Hertz. I used a control at the start. Made a real arcade-like. Yeah. Securely? Securely? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Actually a plane maker inside the game with a simplified CDF analyzer would be informative and fun, like Mike Sierra Foxtrot is from Flying Doctors. Oh, okay, you got me on that one. I was not a Flying Doctors watcher. Sorry. But, yeah, okay. I do know the show, but no. And I am out in the area, and 3-phase is in the plane that they pretty much had, but an older model, I'm guessing. But, no. When I was growing up, now this is going to give my age away, I was a Sons and Daughters watcher. And if you know what that is, then you're as old as me. But my wife's been streaming Country Practice because she used to watch it when she was younger as well. And she's like, oh, I want to watch that again. But yeah. No, I didn't know that was a Flying Doctors reference. You got me on that. But hey, we're in the territory. Actually, we are probably in the Northern Territory now. Have to be. Yep. So, flight was from the island. Again, what do we call that one? Bentinck. I didn't even know it existed. And when Northern Territory comes around here somewhere. Okay, 50 hertz. What's that, Skip? The bar's on fire. That's all I can say there. Yes, I do remember that. Terry Hills. If you know what I'm talking about, that's where Skippy was filmed. Captain Jeebus, yeah, a plane maker like an X-Plane 11 would be awesome. Oh, like in X-Plane 11. Do you know, I never went to X-Plane 11. I know I'm into flight sims and all, but I never actually went to X-Plane 11. I did watch some videos as well, though. Wait, what is my... So where's a 20? On that way, and where's the 2? From the other side. So let's just take runway 20. And I'm going to cheat by having those gates on, because I still haven't turned them off. But in some times, though... Oops, I think I just hit record again by mistake. Sometimes I don't like the gates, and I really do need to get around to turning them off. See, I put gates on. So with that, it's wanting me to do a circle in, round, and down. If I'm coming from this angle, and I'm out to a strip that's out in the middle of... Where are we? Nowhere. I'd rather come around and just land that way. Let's have a look. Can you zoom right in on these? Can't remember. Yeah. So if it wants me to come from that direction, I'll go from that direction. And I'm probably going a little bit fast here. And 3-phase, you can either land before me or after me. Let me know, put a comment in if you need to. Or 50 hertz. Actually, I'm just going to call you 50 hertz, even though your name's different on that thing. Alright, let's take... Do we have navigation off as well? No, we don't. Thank you. So I've only got a direct line on this. I haven't actually... well, we're going from bush runway to bush runway. Captain Jeebus says, X-Plane 11 was okay, but you need a lot of add-ons to make it look good. Australia's pretty barren without them. Yeah, I did think a lot was like that. Hang on, let's take the VFR off. And I decided, yeah, 50 is your YouTube channel. Okay, I probably should go and check it out. Now, I can't see the depth on this. Is it actually saying I've got to start from this side and turn around, or just... I've mucked this up when it came into Great Keppel Island too. Oh, what I might do for the first time I actually remember... lights, taxi, reckon no. Where's the... Is there a landing light on this one? Or is it only the taxi lights? We probably don't need it. We've got enough daylight. Wing light. No, it's icing. Yeah, I'm going to have to start descending. I'm not a fan of their dogleg gates, and I think I probably will turn them off, although I kind of wanted them on for my trip up through Asia, because I'm not even going to know where the airports are. But now that I have VFR, the first thing I did was I mucked around with my settings and I lost VFR. I had to actually Google how to get your VFR working, and people were like, I can't find it, it's gone. Turns out, if you muck it up, you've got to reset. Which is what I had to do. That looks nice. Where's my strobe light? Oh, on top. I'm thinking I didn't turn that off. Alright. I'm going to take it in wide. Not their huge turns. I am going to have to lose some speed. Where are you? 3-phase, thank you. Back there. Cooley says, by the way, I figured out how to make the landing gear sound normally. It's actually been fixed and patched, but I'll read the rest of your comment anyway. In sound config, change minimum volume for gear up, gear down sound to maximum volume. Maybe you already know this. It is actually patched and fixed, so you... Oh, do you mean, is it making too much noise? Is that what you're talking about? Because when we first... Whoa, that pulls up. When we first put modded planes in, we ended up having to mute or delete the sound altogether because it would loop over and over. You know, I probably could have followed those gates in, but I don't want to. But now they've fixed that, which is good. And I noticed in this latest patch, what do they fix for multiplayer? Oh, the clickables for add-on inside add-on aircraft cockpits has had some improvements, because I noticed a lot of mine are not allowing clickable. Sound cannot be mute because it's set to minimum volume. No, we ended up having to delete it because it would play over and over. But I think we're talking about two different things here. I think you're talking about the sound of the volume of the landing gear, and if that's what you're referring to, because it is pretty dang loud. Oh, there's actually a town here. Nice. Hey, I hear another plane behind me. So I'm doing 100 knots, and I will be slowing down to about 80 for landing there. 3-phase. Is there 2 runways here, or is that a road out going west? I think it's a road. I think I'm going to get overtaken here. So if you're referring to that the landing gear is too loud, you're saying to, in sound config, change minimum volume for gear up, gear down to maximum volume, or is that because it's not loud enough? Don't know. Are you going to fly over the top of me? Now I'm going to hit this next flaps and I'm going to glide in, but this is going to pull me up. Thank you. I'm going to try an external view, although I do want to line this up with the internal. Very nice. You're hovering over the top of me. Yeah, he's gonna beat me to the runway. Ooh. Am I getting turbines? Don't look at 3-phase. You're gonna distract me. Oh, I hit the dirt first. Well, not too bad on the dirt, I guess. But it was a little bit short. I kind of looked up at 3-phase to see what he was doing and realised too late that I was a little low there. Alright, welcome to Borroloola. Is that parking there? Is there a fuel station here? Wait, have you gone across the grass? You have too. Oh, I guess we forgot to oops, announce. It happens. No fuel station here. At least not that I can see. Well, very good. I probably will do another one of these. Hang on, I'll go a little bit further forward. I'll probably do another one of these tomorrow because I need to just get ahead of the next leg to Darwin. Alright. Nice flying with you. Thank you. Fly again. Yeah. Now I'm having trouble at the moment announcing these flights, but I'm going to play around with OBS instead of... oh yeah, gotta remember to do that top one first. I'm going to muck around with OBS. There we go. Thank you. And I don't need my lights on. Thank you. My headlamp's on. Yep. Whoop. Okay, that was a bit of lag. So I'm having trouble with announcing them, but I will do that, and I'll end up setting a schedule once I play around with OBS to record these instead of GeForce Experience. So to stream these. And I might even put them on Twitch as well. So thanks for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe, put a like on this, and if you're watching in the future, come and join me as well. Cheers. Have a great day.